What does cod sack mean?
Checking on that. Okay, I found this on the web for what does cod sack mean.
Personal foul. Touching Tiger fans, are you ready?
What's the deal? I'm ready to go.
You don't seem ready to go.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little under the weather.
Yeah, big game this week.
Big game. Plus, usually that guy has a little more, are you ready? And it really sound the same.
Now that you mention it, it did kind of sound kind of different.
Kind of sound a little puny.
Yeah.
Kind of wimpy.
I guess I'm just so fired
usually
up.
He's like, are you ready? Tiger fan. He's kind of like aiming. Hey, are you ready?
Well, now that you mention it,
got
you're
into
right.
him?
I guess I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it.
That's maybe something we need to look into.
We need to check that out.
I do need to check that out because we do have a big game coming up.
Yeah.
And even though it's away, we got some playoff games potentially here coming up at Cushing, and we can't have him.
And we'll need that fired up voice.
Fired up voice, a little deeper manly voice.
Yeah, getting after
thick voice that he's got.
Yeah.
So we'll check into that. We'll do a little research.
We'll
Talk to Barry Patterson, Mike Kennedy a little bit and see what's going on there. But
yeah.
Hey, I'm Jared Kennedy.
I'm Mike Wilson.
And welcome to Personal Foul. Another great show for you today.
That's right.
And lead off the show a little bit. It's not going to take as long.
No.
But we're going to go ahead and do it. Talk a little recap of the Cushing Centennial game.
And watching that game up there in the stands, and next thing I know, we've run like 4 or 5 plays. I think it was 4 plays and scored 3 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. When does that happen?
Here's the deal. When you play a team like that talent-wise, you're better than.
Right.
And you should be able to, dominate both the line of scrimmage and all the way around.
Which we did.
Those games, you got to just jump on them, and you got to take care of business early, and then hopefully get your young guys in and get them some playing time, get everybody off the field healthy, and but yet, get a little polish work ready for the next week. And I think that's exactly what we did.
Basically, you got to work on yourself. You got to worry about what you're doing, execute what you're supposed to be doing, not worry about the other team.
That's right. Because the number one thing that can happen, the trap that can happen in a game like that, you come in against Centennial, everybody's like, that's Centennial, we're going to hammer time them. Kids don't get very fired up for it. And then they come, you play to your competition. You go out there, the team you're playing is not very good, so we don't play very good. It's a sloppy game, there's penalties, and all that stuff happens. Nobody gets better.
Right.
And then you end up leaving your starters in the whole game and could potentially get hurt. That's not what happened.
No.
We came out, ready to go, took it like any other game. Coach Shoup did a great job. Hey, you take it one step at a time. You're not looking forward to Heritage Hall. You're taking on Centennial.
Yeah. Which is hard to do with a big game coming up this week. It's hard not to look ahead. But those guys acted like they did look ahead and played well.
Played well. Kyler had another big game. Thad Sherwood. Thad Sherwood had a huge game. He had his first touchdown pass. Reception. Mm-hmm. Scored a touchdown. And then he had 2 block punts.
2 block punts. One where he blocked it.
And returned.
Recovered the fumble. And then, he drug a couple of them into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, looked good.
Didn't want to be denied.
Great on defense. Did a great job on offense. I believe he is the player. Could you guys excuse me for just 1 second? I'm going to take this phone call.
Yeah.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello? Are you there? Evan.
What?
Hey, where are you at?
At the house.
Are you? Well, listen. Stay there because we'll need to talk. You can't be getting the flu and infecting everybody.
Hi.
I'll be over there.
Hi.
All right, bye.
Where's he at?
Evan, he has somebody else is calling me now. I'm a
Busy guy.
that right there is probably like a soccer parent.
That's probably.
But Evan, he come down with the flu AB, and they're playing Bristol over here tonight. Big matchup with the junior.
So he's
high.
not going to be able to play tonight, right?
Yeah,
He's out
both
for the
are
night.
undefeated. He's out, but he at least wanted to go over there and watch, which I don't blame him. I'd be wanting to go too, so he snuck over there. Had to drag him back, but anyways, a big game with Centennial. We looked good. We took care of business. Now we're moving on. We got Heritage Hall.
That's right.
Going to Heritage Hall this weekend, so looking for it. So anyway, stick around. We got some more coming right back at you.
Hey,
Thank you. Hey, it's good. We got our crowd back.
got a crowd back.
Got a crowd back. Unfortunately, the Lady Tigers lost out 2 heartbreaking games over here in regionals.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they had the lead
had
in
a
both
great
games and just couldn't hold on. So
couldn't hold on. But hey, had a great season
great season.
and big and better things for the future for the Tiger softball, Lady Tiger softball program. This week,
Heritage Hall.
pumped up, fired up. I'm ready to go.
Hey, you were saying earlier you're already nervous.
No, I am nervous. Listen, I get nervous at these games because, and you guys ask, hey, what's your prediction? Who's going to win? I don't know. I look at this game. I watched Heritage Hall. You know, last year I honestly thought, listen, I love the Tigers, but we just don't match up well with them. And this year I look at them and I say, Heritage Hall is stout.
Right.
They got that big old number 77. I think we can handle him, but he is a big boy.
Big running back behind him.
Big running back, tank.
235.
235. And then, everybody's under the assumption that all they do is hand it off the tank. But we were looking at stats.
Mm-hmm.
The quarterback, you remember his name? You remember his name?
I don't remember his name, but he had thrown for over 900 some yards.
Thrown for over 900 some yards. Already threw it. How many times did it say?
69 times.
69 times.
Almost 70 times.
So they throw the ball around a little bit.
Yep.
And if there's one thing, I think, you can always get better in something. But our secondary has done a heck of a job this year. But I think we could say until the second half of that Berry Hill game when they come out and said, hey, we're going to open it up, I don't think we've really been tested in our secondary like we're going to be tested this Friday. So it's going to be an interesting game, interesting matchup. Huge. I'm nervous all the way around. It's the number 2 game of the state.
Number 2.
And that's all classes.
You know something I bet, of course I haven't been in any of the huddles or anything or with the coaches, but something that was big early like in the Berry Hill game and some of those games was our quarterback, Kyler Patterson, was doing a little running. He hasn't run much lately. I bet we'll see a little bit more of him running in this game a little bit. So
we've been playing in those games where it hasn't been needed.
No.
And when we've done it and we know that we could do it, why open it all the way up and show, give those teams. Because nowadays that you get on that the huddle, and you can watch everybody's film and do all that. So, sure. I mean, teams are scouting and even harder than back when you played and stuff. So
yeah, they had to mail the film or something.
Now they just type in the password. They can watch whatever they want. Yeah. So, I mean, they're going to be ready for us, but we're going to be ready for them.
I think we'll be ready for them.
I'm getting fired up.
Yeah.
And one thing I liked about, Ryan makes those motivational videos for the teams. Kennedy, our producer.
Oh, that he does? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Makes some motivational speeches for the teams. And one thing he was focused on, we sometimes send in a few like motivational things. And one thing he said Coach Shoup was focused on this week was realizing that it's not a if we're better or if we can win, it's we are. We are better than them. It's not, hey, they're supposed to win, but let's go give them a piece of us and upset them. No. This year, we're going to win. We are better
You're getting better now. There you go.
I'm getting a little fired.
What you're saying is no. Let's don't go in wanting to win. We now are going to expect to win.
Right.
Yeah.
And everybody's making assumptions. Hey, it's Heritage Hall. Hey, I think we could give them a good game. And, they're a great team. But I think, if we play hard and everything falls right and do all this, I think we could pull the upset. That's bullcrap.
No, yeah.
This year, we're expecting more.
Yeah.
I watched the tape, and I've seen us play. Listen, we've been working hard at things, hard on the off season, continuously hard during regular season. I'm telling you, our boys are fired up. We're just as talented. We got just as many numbers. We got a better coaching staff. I'm a little biased. Okay, we are better.
Yeah,
we are better than that.
These are the games. This is why you go through the summer pride. This is why you go through the work ethic. This is why you work hard. These are the games that you want to play in. These are the games that you want to be in, where everybody's paying attention, make your program better. And this is what you want to do. This is part of it right here.
Hey, no doubt about it.
Everybody's going to be watching this game.
Everybody's watching, and everybody's nervous. The coaching staff, listen,
Jerry
I would
Kennedy.
rather have a 70-0 ball game because I don't want to have the stress. I want to be able to just relax and get through it. Okay? But this is the game you want to play in. This is the game you want to watch. It's going to be exciting, back and forth. That's what I'm expecting. I think our Tigers are going to come out. We're going to hit them in the mouth. We're going to catch them on the toes because I heard their announcers talking. I've been watching the broadcast a few times, and their announcers, they piss me off. They're like, 49 points at halftime. I'm a little disappointed. But usually we got 49 first half because we're unstoppable. Nobody stops us. We got the best line in the state, yada, yada, yada. That's bullcrap. That pissed me off. It got me fired up. I just wanted to jump in the television set.
Hey, this is the Jerry Kennedy I was waiting for right here.
Yeah, I'm getting over the flu. Been taking some medicine. So
What did you say?
I'm getting a little better. But hey, we'll be right back. We'll talk a little bit more about it. We'll be right back. Thank you. But anyways, Mike, as we're saying, we'll move on. But I'm just telling you, get to Heritage Hall. The stands aren't that big.
Hey, don't tell everybody. Because that's why I can get a seat.
We won't get seats.
Because I plan on going early.
No, hey.
I don't want everybody going earlier than I am.
You know what I've noticed this year? Every place we've gone,
What time are you going to get there? About 3?
2:30. I'll be camping out. Hey, every place we've gone. Hey, even home, we have been taking over the visitor side.
We did last week too.
Yeah. So when we're on the road, we've been taking over the home side. This week for homecoming, they you usually have all your people packed down around the fences by the concession stand.
Yeah, that's right.
We looked over and thought, hey, Centennial's got a good amount of fans. They were all Cushing fans.
They were our fans.
They were our fans.
Yeah.
So I know Cushing's going to come out, support. They're going to be ready. Everybody's going to be fired up. The boys are going to be fired up. I'm fired up. Coaches are fired up. Get out there, support
fans get out there and support them. So that'll even help fire them up even more.
But here's the good thing about it. You get an opportunity to take on a team that's going to be a contender, till the end this season. You get an opportunity to go out there and see them early and make a statement.
You know what?
Regardless of what happens, we're going to see. We got a chance to see this team again in the playoffs. So this right here is just a statement game. Let's go out and make a statement. Give them something to be scared about walking through the playoffs.
Yeah. Hey, and I guarantee it, Heritage Hall is nervous about playing us. I guarantee it.
Right
Because we're one of the contenders, too.
You're dang
I guarantee
right.
it. They're going to be nervous about it.
Hey, we weren't supposed to be there last year. We're supposed to be there this year.
That's right. Exactly.
We expect to be. But, hey, Mike, let's talk a little bit about Tiny Tigers.
Tiny Tigers.
They went on down to Sperry last week.
Went to Sperry last week. Third grade came out with a victory, 28-12. Fourth grade came out with a victory, 34-0. And the fifth grade came out with a victory also, 30-8. So, and then the sixth grade lost. They had a tough one. They had some kid that was like he was number 17, said he could run like a deer, and so, but they ended up falling 32-0. But hey, Tiny Tigers scored a lot of points this weekend. Looked good, and it'll be who was it? Perry here this weekend. So
home game.
A home game. So starting at 1 o'clock right here at Odell Field.
Come out here, support your Tiny Tigers.
Yep.
This is where the program starts, for the high school.
Yeah. And hey, and I tell you what, my dad, he actually officiates some of these games, and he said he was over there, and we actually had a bigger crowd than Sperry.
That's one thing about Cushing.
So,
We travel.
Yeah. Even for the little ones.
So.
So.
Yeah, for the little ones. I mean, we travel. We're a supportive town. We get behind our guys, whether it's youth or high school.
Middle school, whatever.
Middle school, and we travel, and it's a good thing. And I'm telling you, you know it, when you're down there on the field and you're in a game, there's nothing better than turning around and looking and having a stand full of people cheering you on. When it's empty, I mean, that's deflating.
It is deflating.
So, I mean, that's one thing. We do have that home field advantage most places we go because
even when we're on the road.
Even when they're on the road, because we pack that place out good. So come out and support your Tiny Tigers. They got a lot of good things going on. Fantasy football real quick.
Yeah, the only team worse than yours is mine.
No, not true. Boomer.
Oh, okay, maybe Boomer.
The guy that wasn't there and had somebody else pick his team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well.
He's not very good.
Did you end up winning?
No, I lost.
You lost to Ryan, didn't you?
Yeah. I lost our producer, which I expected that. I didn't even hardly even look at mine.
Yeah.
And then he tells me, hey, you're winning. And I
actually scored some points. Actually scored finally, had a good day, but I played the number one guy, I think, or at least close to the number one guy, and he ended up scoring like, I don't know, 127, I don't know what it was. So I can't win for
I
losing
didn't
on
do
that
too
deal.
bad either. I think I scored 95.
Yeah, you scored a bunch
98.
too. But, what place are you going to be in? I don't even know what place I'm in.
Right now, I think I'm in. How many is there?
Did I move up even though I lost?
Is that
because of
14?
points? Huh?
You're 14?
14, so you...
Yeah, right now I think I'm in 12th.
Well, then I'm in 13th.
Yeah, you're in 13th.
Thank you.
So keep your head up. But hey, don't quit.
I tried to sell my team last week.
Last year, our Tigers, they went on like a 3-game losing streak. But you know what? They didn't quit.
Well,
they started believing in what they had. They were playing in the championship game.
So you think I could be playing in the championship game?
Don't quit. Keep fighting.
I
We'll
will.
be right back.
I got a story for you. You may not know this, but I used to sling little papers back in my day for paper route. So one night I was needing some help. I called up Granny. She's a deaf lady, just so you know. So we was driving down some backcountry road, slinging some papers, and out from the middle of nowhere, a deer jumped out, and I swerved to miss it. Freaking smoked right in the ditch. Didn't hit the deer, smoked the ditch. I looked over to check on my grandma. I asked her if she's alright. I seen her head hit the windshield. It was all cracked and all that. She looked at me and blood was coming down her face. She just said, "What?"
Welcome back to Personal Foul. Let's get into a little predictions, Mike. Hey, this time we have an update of what's been going on. As of now, counting last week's predictions, last week you went 4-2. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was a tough week, too. There were some close games
There
that
was,
we
yeah.
weren't sure about. And I went 3-3.
Well, how did our Beggs pick work?
Begs pick didn't work out well.
What was the score of that game?
I don't know. I think it was a shutout, I believe.
Was it really?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
That's where we messed up.
But so overall, I have a overall record of 30-9.
Pretty
It's
good.
not bad.
Pretty
30-9.
Pretty good.
And you are 31-8.
Not bad.
You've got the early lead on me, the midway lead on me.
The midway lead.
As you will.
Yeah.
But we got plenty
Together
of games to go. I don't know how we're standing with the round table. Apparently, though, those guys don't care.
I'm sure we're way ahead of them.
Oh, yeah, me too.
not even close.
I think I had like 97 points. I think we had 97 points, and then you had 93. I got one of the closest.
They're probably, what, about 60s?
Yeah, I think we're in the 40s. But you know what? Those guys don't care. I'm pretty sure it's probably because they're scared and they don't want us part of us. You know, I watched.
We have a clip?
We got a clip?
All right.
We got a little clip. Caught him, Go ahead.
Go ahead. Check it out.
And you know what? The Personal Foul guys, they got their own show.
So, see?
Yeah.
Apparently it shows you what they think of us. Remember last week when we were doing all that, hey, you should watch Roundtable and all this stuff?
Yeah. Well,
It was just aiming. Yeah, you just
just
wait.
wait.
You just wait. But whatever. That's why we.
Well, hey,
anyways. Yeah, stay
stay
tuned. for
tuned.
next.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Well, what about on the predictions? Hey, well, first one out of the box here: Manford versus Perkins.
I'm gonna go. That is a tough one.
Yeah.
Kind of think.
That will probably be for 4th place in the district, maybe. Huh?
Who you picking?
You were first.
I mean, my head tells me Perkins, but my heart's kind of telling me Manford.
Really?
And I'm gonna go Perkins. So I'll take Perkins.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Perkins too.
Next game, Blackwell at Kingfisher.
Kingfisher.
Next game, Bethany at Douglas.
Well, that could be a tricky game because Douglas has lost a few games, but they've got some athletes over there.
I always got athletes.
Bethany though, I'm gonna go with Bethany. They're pretty good this year.
Yeah, I'm going with Bethany as well. Jones at Seminole.
A big game right there. That's probably for their district championship, right? Kind of like our probably is too. So, what do you think?
I want to go with Seminole, but I'm going to go with Jones. I think I'm going to take Jones on that.
Well, I know Seminole's probably been the district champion for the last quite a few years, but I think it's time for Jones too.
Well, I see I'm wanting a little separation here.
That's why I had you go first on that one.
No,
Do you want to
go with
switch?
Jones. No, I'll go with Jones.
You want me to go Seminole just so you catch up?
No.
Okay. All right.
I'll go with Jones as well on that. Lincoln Christian versus Dewey. That's a dumb game.
Lincoln.
The round table people come up with that game selection.
Well, that way it makes their stats go up.
Yeah.
They got you on the Begs game.
Yeah.
They did get us on
They
that one.
got us
Stumped
on
us
the
on
Begs
that
game.
one.
They got us on the Begs
Yeah,
game.
for sure.
But
But I'm going Lincoln.
Yeah, I'm going to go Lincoln Christian too. And then Cushing at Heritage Hall.
Should I take this one first, or are you taking this
Go
one
ahead.
first?
You go.
It's going to be a battle.
Are you going to be a homer?
Well, it's going to be a battle. I think both teams are pretty even, pretty equal. Both of them are going to have a lot of athletes on the field. I'm going to go. It's Cushing's time to win the district too, just like it is Jones. I think Heritage Hall is probably going to be a little overconfident and stuff also. Mm-hmm. And they ain't going to know the power of the Tigers. Mm-hmm. So I'm going Cushing, 30. Heritage Hall, 27.
Tell you something, fans. This is our year. This is it. I'm fired up. It ain't about can we will. We are better than Heritage Hall. This year we are better than Heritage Hall.
I've been waiting on that.
I'm going to go with Heritage Hall. Here's the deal.
What did he say?
Heritage Hall. What? Here's the deal. I know we can beat them. There's no doubt about it. I know we can beat them.
That's right.
I think we're as talented, if not more talented. We got some great leaders on the team, but it's all about they've been in this position so many times. They know they know how to get it done. And although I know we are learning how to get it done, and we will, I think they're going to have the edge over us.
The changing of the guard's going to come up sometime, and it's
I know.
right now.
I'm going Heritage Hall. Heritage Hall 32-27.